I was a wrangler for 2 years in Wyoming. A year and a half ago, I got a phone call to come back home. I'm not close to my parents, but I had a family emergency, and I know if I got that call, I had to come back. I came back, dealt with it. I didn't have a place to stay. Parents didn't want me to stay, so it just ended up me being homeless. One minute you're tending to whatever you have to, and then the next is like, hey, I'm out of money. I don't have anything. I don't have a way to get back. It just happens super quick. I kind of knew getting on that plane and getting off, like it was gonna happen, but I got the phone call and I told myself that one phone call I'd answer and come. I spent, I think, 4 or 5 days out, and then I remembered, I was like, someone said, if you ever need it, Lamb Center's there. As I'm finishing my intake, Christina walks in the room and she's like, hey, are you new? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, do you want to work? I was like, sure. She's, what are you doing tomorrow? And I said, absolutely nothing, I'm here.
In 2018, the Workforce Development Program started. Originally, we were just working with the city of Fairfax. It was 2 days a week. From then, it just grew. Fairfax County heard what we were doing, and they built Operation Stream Shield, where we work around invasive management removal, trash pickup in our streams and our forests. And then we have a third program that's recently developed at the I-66 transfer station. That's our zero waste program, where we are repurposing latex paint to reduce waste in our ash landfills.
It really helps the environment because it's keeping all the paint out of the landfills. It's also helping people in other countries where they don't have as much money. Habitat for Humanity is using this paint. They're building houses for people down there. The whole thing's just a really good project. I was a truck driver for 16 years, so I had a severe accident where I shattered my hip and broke my back and a bunch of ribs, which is how I ended up becoming homeless. I was actually on company property when I fell. They let me put a deer stand there because I was one of their best employees. They wish they didn't because they lost me on that one. Eventually, I found out about the Lamb Center and I got on city jobs, which helped me be able to save up money to get housing. Everything's working out great.
This past year, we served 66 guests, and 30 of them left the program for sustainable, permanent, full or part-time employment.
Sometimes our guests, they don't feel comfortable going to the library. They don't feel comfortable riding the bus because of the stares they get. But when they get to come here and they get to be in this program, they're just like you and me, and they get to joke and laugh and work together, and they've sort of just formed like these familial bonds. And that's really what we are here, is we're just one big family who looks out for each other, and it makes them feel like, hey, I belong in society too.
I came in, I was all quiet. I sat alone, I didn't talk to nobody. I think I met Phil first. Over like the week, it progressed, and then I met James. We come to work, it's not just work, it's just having fun. Like you see us like making jokes, we're like teasing each other on and doing all that. Knowing that you have people next to you that are going through the same exact thing, and just us reinforcing each other's thoughts, being like, hey, look, we're gonna get through it. Today is a better day. Just having that bond with people, and knowing that there's hope for, even when you don't have a home or anything, like there's hope for working or learning something and getting the opportunity to do it.
Will is a Fairfax City native. One of his biggest obstacles to employment was issues with alcohol abuse. He has now been maintaining sobriety and building the skills that he needs to return to a career.
They've been super helpful with helping me like finish and better my resume and applying for jobs nonstop. Actually applied for the city jobs just 2 days ago.
These individuals are what make the program. I might give them the tools and give them the opportunity, but they do all of the work themselves.
We're willing to do anything. I love to work. Like work keeps my mind busy, it keeps me focused. We come as much as we can, even when they don't let us. We're always there ready to go.